Wow. Cheers everybody! Welcome back to Primitier, where we are currently working on our little factory right here with this wonderful switch that activates and deactivates my little factory over there. Okay, we want to complete the blueprint today, so there's no time around. Oh, and I don't have a clock with me, so we're just gonna eyeball the time again, whatever that ends up to be. Alright, now what do we need to do? We want to continue the railing. So we have a clear goal for what to do right now. What is pretty. But there is something else I want to do as well. Wait. Okay, we already have some planks for that, which is very good. Let's put one more in, because then we have 4. Easy to work with. But I do want one of these, simply for one reason. Get rid of some of these parts, which we can turn into something else again. Most likely these blocks there. Okay. This will be for a base plate. I do not know of the material we will use just yet, but we need something that is about as far as this, just a tiny little bit smaller as this base plate, because it will be to collect and catch the materials that fall in. That is the idea. So today my goal is 2 blueprints. The basket was the word. The basket in which we collect, and the whole factory. And in terms of importance, I should have switched the words around. But it doesn't matter, we need both blueprints anyway. Let's go. Okay. Something you might have noticed about this whole design is that we're lacking something. The ability to get the drones themselves. Right now we are getting bearings, not really the drones. I do have an idea, I just don't know how to execute it. And I don't know if I will make it into the final blueprint as well. But in theory... that's the wrong one that went out of hand. In the roughest of theories, all we have to do... I don't know what's happening there now. All we have to do is just make a floor so they do not fall into the water. And maybe, just maybe, raise the catching basket, the wall, one more. Because then the drones will just go down with the laser being downwards. The problem then is we need the... Oh, wait. I have an idea. Sometimes you just have to talk about what you want to do and suddenly it all comes together. It all makes sense. Okay, I need 3. I need 3 of them right here, right now, and I know that we have 3 of them. So let's rush back. First. We need something that lays on top. So my idea would be that we have the same ground size with protrusions to the left and right. So like a grill that we place on top of it. And the grill has 4 walls, kind of like the thing already has. So it's like this basket here on top of the basket here, basically. Just not out of wood, but out of stone, steel, whatever, doesn't matter. Just something that is not burnable, because then the drones will sink because there's no real ground beneath them, but the walls will pretend that they shoot us. So an easy way to deal with it would be to then disconnect the drones to whatever to their laser and just take them outside, place them somewhere else or whatever. And then we have 2 options actually. Either a mechanism that drops everything inside into the water. I think the lasers themselves are water phobic, like the drones are, just without turning into the thingies here. So, easy way to get rid of them, actually. Now that I think about this. Now that we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that, actually. If we want to collect the lasers, we would have to do the whole basket thing I just said. But if we just want the drones themselves, all we really have to do... Oh, that wouldn't work. Oh, that would work. No, it wouldn't. I know, it goes back and forth. It goes back and forth. The thing is, the drones would drop until the laser hits the water. Then the laser gets destroyed. But then the drones have nothing to stand on anymore and would lower themselves. The only way to circumvent that would be a very thin grid on which the drones themselves can rest, but the laser would go down to touch the water. That wouldn't really work because we would have that rare chance of the laser landing on the grid. I like the catching thing more. Just catch the drones themselves, which would be just one at a time now that I think about that. And we have to bring the drones. Every time we have to make the move, like take the drone, walk the plank until after. So we have to expand this actually if we want to do that. Because then they would be out of range for spawning. And then we have to go back, grab the next one, walk back, because it's only one drone at a time with 5 of them being on top of there. And another one there. So how about no? We can later, in theory, take apart another drone spawner and use my own blueprint. What do I want? Oh, okay, I want this. And use my own blueprint to make another model, which would have the drones themselves included. Otherwise, we just make a drone edition, which is more complicated in the end, but works. It just works. Oof, 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 oof. Okay. Taking all of this. And the nice thing is they should stay on the pier now, because the pier is shut off on both sides, basically on all 4 sides. Beside the ramp, the planks have nowhere to go. Okay, there's quite a few planks. I don't know if that is too much actually, but oh well, we will see. Okay, a little problematic that I have this one piece on the outside. The things we come up with here. Remember how the series started? Yeah, we were young and innocent back then. And now we have things like this. Which look, honestly, I don't know if you like this style or not, but I think it looks interesting enough on its own. I quite like it. Now then, all we have to do is just get this sweet middle spot. Perfect. And now we just need that same sweet middle spot on the other side. And since we're snapping, it should snap to the middle, since there are no other snapping points. So this should... Oh, whoops. The upper one goes out more. Do we have a problem with that? I quite like it. Although, it would look better if it's directly connected, wouldn't it? Yeah. The funny thing is, I just need to correct it on the spot because everything else would be connected the same way. So this is just what I needed. Oh no, it's not, because this has to go to the back as well. Okay, now all is on the same level. Nice. And now we build from the other side forward. Boom, 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 boom. One at a time is enough. Oops. Oi. Okay, so one more and then we have it. We do not need this one here. Okay, it is connected back there at the lever. I quite like that fact. I mean, we could connect it to the corner pieces, but since we want to continue the build, I don't think that's a good idea. I rather think we should take this one back. There's no need to have this around here. So, how many do I need? Tell me. It's 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. Okay. On my way. 3 of them and then blueprint, I guess. I'm a perfectionist. I want to build more on it before I make a blueprint, but I have the feeling I should just make a blueprint. Just make one and then we have one. And that is the blueprint we end with. I just have to watch out to not get this whole pier within the blueprint, because it's just about the thing on the legs there and whatever comes out of it. Oh no. So it's this here. Technically we can have one up here with these, but ha! This is the most interesting one because I don't know how it clips. It doesn't even look right. Fun thing is I know how far it has to go into this direction because it can only like touch the pillar. Oh, looks good to me. Good, and with that done, we're gonna put this one in. Yep. Okay, do we want to complete it with these? I would say yes. I don't know. Okay, this piece might look a little bit silly because it has no real use, but there's a reason I put this here specifically. A little bit more to this side, just so it looks good. Further in. Like this. Rounded about, maybe a little bit more closer to me. Yep. Okay, they're parallel. They're parallel. So, however I want to design the lever, they are parallel. and make it a little bit easier for me. And we can build off, you can build off of this. I will have it like this, maybe the lever a little bit different, but mostly I will have it like this in the blueprint. And from there you can do whatever you want with it. So like 1, 2, 3, 4 on here, which means 8, 10. 10 of these small pieces are left, and then we are done. 10 small pieces and we're done. Good. That's what I like to hear. We already have a few, but let's make a complete new one. So this is a 9, 12. So in all technicality, we don't need this, and we don't need this. And we have all we need. So the basket will be next. Okay, the pier is not connected to the machine anymore. Oh, which you can say is both good and bad. As we now have to jump over every time, but it's not part of the blueprint. Okay, this goes up. Good. Same we do on the other side now. Just how did we start? I honestly can't even tell. Oh, right. We had like 2 of them, which we roughly connected. Yeah, doing this above water is a little bit harder, so let's go down. Okay, this will look half over. And then just connect to this. On the outside. So we're taking this away. And now it kind of has to connect with the middle. Like the middle down here. Which is hard to do, actually. So what I can do instead is try to connect it that way with this piece. I don't think it's really possible to do that. Yeah, no. It snaps too hard. It snaps way too hard. That means we have to do it right, like first try. Which is not this. God damn it. And every time I have to disconnect both of them, because they both connect the wrong way. Let's see how many attempts that takes. Although, let's switch it up and connect the upper one. I just need a steady grip. I should not care. I should not care. I should not care. What I want is that what I hold to connect to the upper one in terms of how far to front and back it. Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank God. Thank you. And now we can just put in the rest. Oh God, yes. Why did I want so many? This is already working. Ooh. Okay, too many of these, which I don't need. Okay. Just push them in the bin. If they're not connected, they're not part of the blueprint. Okay. We might want to change this out, but honestly, No. What I want to do though, there is actually one thing I really would like to do. Just get me up on here. Oh shoot, I cannot get back there. Because I cannot get high enough. Okay, if I kneel, come on. Oh! I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Yes. Okay. This one in the corner. Imagine I grab the wrong piece now and this all comes falling down. I would scream. Okay. Okay. We did it. Yay. Now with this piece coming over, that is not really good, but it's stopped. One thing left to do. Now, how does it look when I look directly on it? Oh yeah, right. No, it's about the angle, wasn't it? Yeah, that does not work. That does not really work. I mean, it does kind of work, but no, not with this angle. What angle do we want? Sideways? You can easily identify what it looks like a playground, what's it called? Slide. It looks like a playground slide. When it's like that. Oh, what you could do. What you could do is Fortnite your way on top of the water, have a platform over there, and on that platform you put all of the wood. It doesn't even matter what the platform is made of, just as long as it's stable enough for accidents, because you always drop your eggs. But if you just if you're on the sky platform, like a little bit up, just with a ramp, doesn't matter, it doesn't even have to be pretty, just like the pier we have, which we take apart. It doesn't have to be pretty, just build up, build forward, have a platform, put all the wood loose on the platform. Like throw it onto it, not connect it, not put it together, just like that is floating there, just lay it on top of the platform and do the same, which is why the ramp should be not too steep, and do the same with the spawner. As we've seen, the spawner is easy to move, just go a few episodes back, and you kind of roll the spawner on top of the platform that you have. Kind of like I did with rolling it along the pier and on top of the small platform I had here. So you kind of repeat the process I did to build this thing in the first place. And once you have done that, this is just wood and... Okay, you need 2 bearings, which you automatically get, because to get this piece, you're gonna have to destroy a few drones. So you're gonna get this automatically. And then you let this run like 5 times, so you have the drones, which you then put together, like 2 drones just next to each other onto your platform. That way they can lay around loose without flying away. They have to face into each other, so they kind of negate each other's flying way and just lay down like a rock. And with that, with enough wood on your platform, loose wood on your platform, loose drones, 1 loose spawner and bearings, you can then stand on there, have a loose battery, I don't know how many. How many batteries is that? We're gonna check in a moment how many batteries you need. I'll tell you that as well. But you have loose batteries as well. And then from your top platform, you can point downwards into the water, which you before have to make sure that it's deep enough. How to do that? Try and error. I mean, you can place down the blueprint without having the materials, so you just make a very makeshift platform, a makeshift pier, if you will, like a sky platform that is wide enough so you don't fall down. And then you try around. Is that the place I want it to be? It's really hard to see because you don't see where the water is with this. What can I tell? There's not really a way to tell if it's on the right height. As this is a very specific height, I'm not gonna lie. Huh. Yeah, that would be too deep, actually. Oh, that would be a cool way. Yeah, you just go down, you just leave the thing on the platform, like this. Then you go down and get kind of on the level with the water, okay? And then you see, oh shit, this is definitely too deep because this here should barely look out of the water. So from the shore, it looks like it is a small strip of dark wood, this color, because that's the outside. Or like a quarter of this looks out, I don't know. And then you can adjust, like, okay, we can't build it over there, so we go back a little bit more closer to the shore where the water is not that far down. We place it here and we see that it's too high up. It's not working. And we are kind of on the perfect line here, so of course we know that this won't work. Otherwise we would have built it closer to the shore. But then you go to something like this here. Look down with the water line and be like, okay, that's a little bit deeper. Would I be able to walk on it? Well, yes, I would be able to walk on it, and therefore we can build it that way. So you kind of mark where you have your blueprint thingy, so you can go to the same position again. And from there you just start building your like sky platform. And then you just bring all the materials to the sky platform, take this into hand, set it down, and from there, done. Done. You've got your very own spawner. Hey. We're just on our way. We're just waiting for the day you can turn the blueprints. Right now, well, if you want this to face the other direction, you will have to build yourself with a makeshift platform into the other direction, like this, for example. And still make sure that it's facing the right direction. Here it will be too high. But that's how we will do it. This works. We have the blueprint for it. Time? Time is nearly over. Time is over, if we want to be honest. But even though the time is oh shoot. Up. Okay, even though the time is over, I want to at least prepare next episode, because that's gonna be the basket. Okay, and here we can move. Oh, I've got the blueprint. Oh yeah. So that is the size of our platform that collects the things. What we want is a very strong material. So what I'm thinking about might be something like alloy. Either alloy, stone, I don't know if plastic. Plastic has a defense of 82 on that size. And this is a similar size, isn't it? That's plastic. 225. Oh. Maybe it's about how thick it is as well. In that case, I need a plastic block around this size. 290 to 470. 290 to 470. Yeah, the alloy has much more defense. So that's what I would go with. It has more potential to destroy what's inside. I know. The problem is, do we have enough of this stuff to actually shape it? Okay, we have to use plastic. The whole dream came apart now. Oh well. We're just gonna like take one of these blocks here, like this thing, cut it down, make the walls out of it, and then see what happens. Oh, whoops. We want to go to the beach, not to the house. Is that even big enough? It's not even quadratic. I think it's not even big enough. Next episode we have to do it the other way around. We bring this over to the base, and it might be that we cut out a piece of the wall to make this. Because we do have a lot of plastic, that's not the problem. The problem is the size of this thing, which has to be a little bit higher. So using the original walls, which are the biggest size we have of plastic, would be appropriate. So yeah, that's the idea for next time. I love it. Maybe a little gate. The blueprint is out. We can personalize this thing now. You can do with the basic blueprint whatever you want. I'm gonna upload it today, which is in the past. I mean, to be fair, every next day after this video was uploaded is the past. So in 20 years, hi, if you see that, this is the past, but no, I mean like today when I record this, I'm already gonna put the blueprint up, which isn't a spoiler. This is for you to decide. I don't care. Pier we're gonna leave for now, just for an easy transportation. I think we're gonna extend personally, for personal variation of this thing, the thing out to the mainland. Either this way or like diagonally or something. I don't know just yet. We're gonna find something. Ooh, where? Ah, on this side. Let's change it a little bit up and have it on this side, which looks kind of similar, but is different, believe me. I'm an expert. Hi, I'm T. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the few successes we had so far, and more to come. We're gonna finish this up just because I don't want to have it unfinished, but once we have it, we're gonna continue with the house. And once we have that, we continue with everything else. So stay tuned for that. I see you around next time. And like always, it was a pleasure to have you around. Bye bye.